some general concepts that you can apply to this etude during your learning process. To start, keep in mind that the musical process begins with the breath. So have time and subdivision already happening before you breathe. This will offer you more consistency and confidence on the first note and solid rhythm from the start. Learn each breath slowly. As you speed up the breath, focus on changing only the speed of the breath and not the quality or feeling of the breath. Don't clip the note before a breath. If needed, play with the time and not the length of the note. Break the etude into sections, and even break sections into chunks. When needed, break chunks into bars or beats. Spend most of your time where time is needed, without mismanaging your time in sections that you have already mastered. Be conscious of your metronome markings. Don't play faster than is comfortable. Instead, always play at whatever speed you can execute the passage, section, or etude to its very best. Remember, muscle memory and speed are not necessarily related. And be true to the slurs and articulations that are written. If you change something, it should be through a conscious, well thought out musical decision and not a mistake due to lack of attention. Record yourself at all stages of your learning. Don't wait to record yourself only when you feel ready to perform the entire etude at tempo. You might have neglected something important, and the process of unlearning and relearning is much longer and more difficult. And make every note matter. Most of us spend far too much time just going through the motions without dedicating 100% of our attention and focus to the task at hand. If you're having difficulties focusing, you might be better off taking a break and returning to your trumpet after some mental rest. And always practice as if it was a performance. Now, let's talk a little bit about Etude number 7. Start by learning the etude slowly, focusing on the airflow while staying very flexible and keeping the sound quality even throughout the entire register. Play entire phrases in the opening completely slurred and even entirely flutter-toned, which will help you develop a healthy airflow throughout the opening. Decisive strikes of the valves, both on the way down and on the way up. Hear the sound of the valves in both directions. This holds true even for slow passages or when practicing slowly. Some of the slurs, especially at the beginning of bars 1, 3, and 15, or at the end of beats 1 and 2 in bar 13, can sometimes present a challenge. Practice the slurs making the first note of the interval longer and the following notes in time. Then make the second note of the interval long. This will help your muscle memory. Most likely be triple tonguing bar 6. I use ta 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 ka ta 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 ka ta ta. Practice the entire passage on K tongue only, very slowly at first. the same run with the K in different places. You might find something that suits you better. For example, ta ka ta ka ta ta ka ta ka ta ta, or ta ta ka ta ka ta ta ka ta ka ta. This etude alternates between the sextuplet feel and the triplet feel. It is helpful to switch to an eighth note subdivision during the triplets to ensure the emphasis on the right part of the beat. Also, practice switching between sextuplets and 4/16 notes, or triplets and 4/16 notes. Keep the style very light throughout, and don't play the staccato dots on top of the notes too short. Instead, make them bouncy. This etude should not sound heavy nor labored. Starting on bar 26, make sure the longer notes are sustained with support and have intensity through the entire note, even when they crescendo. Subdividing the note will help keep the energy. Learning and performing this etude, and you will find the process and results very rewarding. Thanks for watching, and make sure to visit us at axiombrass.com for more videos. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel.